The first sacrament that all of us have received is baptism. Baptism is, as the Catechism of the Church says, the door that opens us to life in God. The challenge is, for us Catholics, most of us don't remember our baptism. We're maybe a few weeks old or a few months old at best. But baptism needs to be that pivotal, life-changing moment for all of us. For at our baptism, we were made the sons and daughters of God, and at our baptism, we also were given our mission to bring that gift of being sons and daughters of God into the world. Like Christ, who at his baptism went out into the world, our baptism is also called to send us out into the world. But how many times have we lost sight of the importance that baptism needs to play for us? How many times have we lost sight of the real identity as God's children that was given to us through the waters of baptism? As we continue to reflect during this year of faith on the sacraments, we need to start with the beginning, baptism, the first sacrament of initiation, which opened us into our relationship with God. Maybe to begin to strengthen our faith, we need to reconnect to that pivotal moment in which we first entered the faith. For on the day of our baptism, promises were made for us. Promises of our belief in God, rejecting Satan, promises to live a life in Christ. If we're finding ourselves struggling or maybe even stuck in the mud when it comes to our own faith, it can never hurt to reconnect with those promises. For it's only when we live out those promises of baptism, not just in word, but much more importantly in deed, that we begin to grow, we begin to strengthen, and most importantly, we begin to live out the faith that was begun for all of us on the day of our baptism. Not a homily, just something to think about.